Hello and welcome back to my third video in my three-part video series called Dish and Dine. Today we will be making soup, and honestly this has been a really fun experience so far, and I just want to take a minute to talk about why this all started. So this is all in part of my nonprofit organization called Eat Kind Corporation, and at Eat Kind Corporation we're all about plant-based. So what is plant-based, you must ask? Plant-based is a part of a vegan lifestyle and how we can incorporate healthy, non-dairy, non-meat alternatives into our diet so that we can help our planet, we can better our bodies, and we can be happy always. So is going to be soup, so tortilla soup. And soup is really in all cultures. When I was thinking about what culture soup belongs to, there is no one region of the world that soup is home to. That's because every culture has some sort of soup in their diet. So the soup that I will be making today is inspired by Asian and South American flavors. And yeah, I hope you like it. So let's get started. So I have my pot heating up right here, and it's on medium heat. So I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of oil. So you can use any oil. I like to use sesame oil, but you can use olive if that's what you like. So I'm just eyeballing it, but honestly, you can use a tablespoon measurement. So get that oil to be pretty hot because you want it to be cooking the vegetables immediately, so it should sputter as soon as you add in your ingredients. So next thing, chopped red onion. Chopped red onion, you can use any type of onion. I like red onion because it gives a nice flavor. So I'm going to add this. It's 1 medium-sized onion. And remember, it should sputter. The onions should become pretty fragrant, like smell really nice, and they should come to a golden brown color. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that. And this should cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. So yeah, you can see the onions getting crispy and changing to a darker color. So I really like soup. It's probably one of my favorite foods. I like it because you can honestly add anything that you want and it'll taste amazing. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that I'm adding today. So we're keeping it all organic, healthy, fresh, because you want this dish to be really nutritious. When you're cooking with plant-based foods, you want your foods to be fresh and you want them to be ideally really organic because organic foods are better for your body. So some of the things that I'm adding are organic split red lentils. You can see that. I'm also going to add organic black beans, organic corn, okay, so my onions have cooked and they're nice and golden brown. So next step, add your garlic. Garlic, a tablespoon of cumin. Add that in. I'm going to add in a little bit more. Add in chilies in adobo sauce, so about 3 teaspoons of this. So that. And mix it all together. Also for taste, add in a little bit of chili powder. I would say about 2 teaspoons of chili powder. So once this has come together, you want to cook it so that the flavors come out. So the really important part of this dish is the flavors that we're adding. So cook it, make sure that it really saturates in all of those wonderful spices that you're adding. Get it really nice and fragrant. So once you've gotten that all cooked, it's time to add our mix-ins. So I'm going to add in my corn, organic corn. You can use frozen corn if you want. That just goes in. Now add in your black beans. Diced tomato, I'm using canned. You can use whatever you want, fresh, canned, whatever. Everything works. And mix it all together. And you're going to notice that the flavors just encapsulate all of the vegetables really nicely. And make sure you're on a medium heat. You can honestly add in rice, you can add in any type of vegetable. Carrots would be nice here too. So now I'm just gonna go in and add in my split red lentils. You can use any type of lentil. I like yellow lentils too, but these are great. I find these really good in this dish. So add that on. This is 3/4 of a cup of red lentils. And you're going to mix that. This is smelling really nice. I think one thing that I really like about plant-based culture is that you can do so much with food, and I think you explore how to use your vegetables when you turn vegan. A lot of people, one of the biggest drawbacks for them before turning vegan is that they don't know what to make. And I think there's so many wonderful recipes that are just so unexplored. And you really learn how to use your plants and vegetables in your diet, the fruits, make different things, and you really become an adventurous eater when you go plant-based. So I really enjoyed it, and I think you will too. So next step, we're going to add in coconut milk, 1 can coconut milk. So I put it in a container. And don't get too scared that your dish is going to taste like coconuts. It actually balances out the acidity in the soup overall. So you get a really nice flavor because the sweetness of the coconut overrides the strong spices that we added in earlier. And look at that. Look at the color. And at this point, you're going to need some vegetable juice. 32 fluid ounces. Just buy any brand, works. Add in about, this is 64, so I'm going to add in about half. Nope. And yeah, mix it all to combine. And now you're just going to let this simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes until the lentils in the soup are cooked. That's when you know that it's ready. So just keep an eye on it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Taste test it, check if the lentils are cooked. You'll know when the lentils are cooked when they're soft. So just keep an eye on it, and it'll also start to boil. Okay, so our soup is just about done here. It's been about 5 minutes, and wow. Look at that. Look at the color. So my lentils are cooked. as sort of a flavor enhancing element, we're going to add a good amount of lime juice. So I'm adding half a lemon. You can add in about 1 lemon, 1 lime. Lemon, lime, both are the same. Salt. Heaping amounts of salt because this is a big pot. So I'm adding about 4 teaspoons. Pepper. Stir to combine. And your lentil soup is ready. See, all of the ingredients come together really nicely. Get some chiles and adobo sauce. Add in a nice dollop of sour cream, plant-based sour cream, of course. You can find this at your local grocery store. A few tortilla strips, because this is tortilla soup after all. So I'm going to add in a few. Some cilantro as a nice garnish. And then if you want and you like spice, I've sliced up some jalapeno poppers right here, so I'm going to add a few to my soup as well. And there you go. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Once again, I'm Sangeet, and I'm from Eat Kind Corporation. This is where we explore plant-based foods and how they can better our bodies and our environment, and look at different cultures and how their plant-based foods can be available to all and veganized for everyone. Eat Kind Corporation is currently running, and we are welcoming all suggestions and people to reach out to us. So visit our site, www.eatkindcorporation.org, and remember to like and subscribe and comment down below on what future recipes you want to see me make. And be sure to try out this recipe. I hope you guys really like it. It's been a pleasure working with you all, and I'm really excited to see where we go. We are officially dish and done.